Hello guys, another day, another video. I'm Vengeancer and I'm playing BDO again. I have been quite busy in between recording the last video. I'm leveling the elephant, prepping for more trade stuff across the desert. Not doing too bad on skills. If he learns sidesteps or forechop, I will swap the skill out to get sidesteps, otherwise I'm not too worried about it. He has one more level to go. Elephant is max 15 on level, so I'm going to let him AFK a little bit more later, but for now I have some stuff to do. Today is gathering day. I'm going to take out the Doom Horse so that I can ride it. And we're going to put this back on. Get that out. We'll leave that in inventory. Today on the agenda is going to be, we're going to go up here. Unfortunately, I don't have as much mastery with the tanning knife as I do with everything else, but today on Gathering Tuesdays, we're going to be gathering hides. I am prepping to make the blue elephant gear. I need the weight to go up, and I need it to be safe running across the desert, especially if it's hauling my trade crates, so I need the gear. You go to Stonetail Horse Ranch and click on house number 3. You have to invest in the other ones to get it, but if you come to the gear shop here, you can actually make the blue elephant gear. Now I have a lot of this stuff already collected, but I have to get the supreme hides and feathers. I will have to process all this stuff down later, or we'll do that in Sunday's video. But what I need is a bunch of soft hides, and to get those I'm going to have a massive amount of sheep hide. I need 25 there, 5 there, and I think that's it. So I need 30, but each one of these takes the tier before it 3 of them, and those take 10, and then those take 5, so I'm going to need quite a bit. We have arrived. So what we need is, oops. So what I am after is this, and this takes 3 fine hides. Okay, and those take 10 soft hides, so each one of these takes 30 soft hides, and those take 5, so 30 times 5. Each one of these takes 150, and I need 30 of these, so I'm gonna need 4,500. That's a lot of sheep hide. So let's get out the tanning. Swap that out. We got all of our accessories on here. So we're still at 1200 mastery. That's not too bad, considering that I don't have a Manos tanning knife. I never gathered hides that much, so I never worried about it. Where? I'm not quite as far up as I would like to be. Alright. And we're actually going to use... I mean, I can't use it on my current state. Let me use it. Cool. And since the previous videos, I have gotten my contract renewed in the guild. So my gathering is back up where it needs to be. Back up to 5. No more slow gathering. Not doing too bad on the hides, even though I don't have as high a mastery. I'm only at with that stone on, I'm at 1,330. So I'm only about 100 down. Keep thinking my pets are sheep, because they're both white. So today's video, I'm just going to sit here and gather sheep hide. Nothing too big of a deal on it, but unfortunately, it's not very exciting, but it's one of these things that I got to do. I really don't want to sit here and gather all these, but I need to get it done. I was trying to buy everything I could for the horse armor, the horse armor shop to make the elephant gear, just because I was lazy and I wanted to get it done quickly. But there are so many orders for the blue gear that you'll never get it bought. So you have to pretty much craft it, and all the stuff to craft it is pretty sought after anyway. There's orders for everything. It's all sold out. I managed to buy the griffin feathers, so I don't have to go farm those. So I can get those as far as just processing them down. Hopefully with my processing mastery, I will get... We're actually getting quite a bit of soft hide from this, so that's actually saving me some. So every one of these I get, it saves me gathering 5. That saves me time and energy, which is good. Maybe by the time I get up to the 4,000 mark, it will be done because I'll have the extras. Now, gathering these may or may not be profitable. I don't know. I'll check that at the end of the video. Because you gather these, get 5 of them, and it turns into a soft hide. Now, if you have high processing, you're probably going to get more of a 1-to-1 ratio, or, you know, 1 to 2.5 or whatever. So instead of taking 5 to make 1, you end up taking 5 to make 2 or 3. It just depends on your mastery. But over time, you have to... The sheep hide gets turned into soft hide. The soft hide gets turned into fine soft hide, and then the fine soft hide gets broken down into fancy. Trying to do this in gather is not. Okay, so sheep hide and soft hide into fine, and then fine into supreme. So 570 per one. I would have to calculate how many it took to make a supreme for me at my craftsman level, or my processing level. But I'm going to say that it probably would be worth it. They're always sold out. And if you had a Manos tanning knife instead of a Logia one like I do, you might... No, don't want to waste energy on that. You might get more soft hides when you're gathering instead of just the raw ones, which, like I said, for every soft hide it's actually 5 sheep hides, so it actually cuts down a lot. But you could calculate that, whatever a sheep hide is worth. 870 times 5. You're looking at what? At most 5,000 silver. Probably 4,500 silver at most. That's already making if your craftsman mastery is high, that's already making money because those are selling for 3,000 a piece. You're going to get multiples. So it may or may not be profitable. Like I said, I would have to start out with a certain amount and then process them down and see how many I ended up with at the end, and then calculate the price at each tier. Going from cheap to soft, from soft to fine, and then from fine to supreme. But I won't be selling mine. I will be using them for crafting. So we already got 27 of those, so I'm going to do some... Oh, that was nice. Okay, so we got life XP and we got life XP. So we got dual on those. I already had one of those. I'm actually holding out to get another mastery. I've got one that's life skill mastery 7, and I would like to get that as well on the other one. Just the flat mastery. That way all the life skills go up. I haven't put any stones in them yet. I have not decided what I actually want to go after. And then on one of my grinding trips, I actually ended up with an all evasion combat stone, so I will probably use that whenever I'm fighting stuff. A lot of people don't like evasion build, but a little bit lag there, I think. But the I don't know, the wizard's pretty squishy, and DR is not. I just don't. The whole concept of I guess I'll gather that. The whole concept of a wizard to me is your glass cannon. You're not supposed to take hits, so evasion makes more sense to me than DR because I'm not going to be face tanking. So the idea is to use CC and movement skills combined with evasion to pretty much never get hit. And I get it, it happens, but then whenever it happens, you're probably going to die in one hit. If you're a wizard or witch or any other squish class. But that, you know, that's, you trade that for massive amounts of damage usually, and that's why I play wizard. I like the glass cannon builds. I like the trade-offs. Back over here. I wonder if I can do this all at once. Maybe not, but I may have to do another grinding, grinding session. Apparently it gave me sheep's blood on that one, whenever I killed it. So what I'll do with these life XP ones, because I don't plan on using them, I mean, you can't sell them. I could put them in storage and use them on another character, but I don't really play the other characters, so it's kind of a waste. I think what I'm going to do is melt those down with simple alchemy into purified lightstones. These artifacts. Get out of the way. Keep gathering those bushes and wasting energy. I was looking at the ingredient list for the elephant armor, and I'm like, oh boy, this is daunting. I can't buy any of this stuff. Where the hell am I going to get it? It's going to be terrible. I hate grinding. And then I got to looking at it, I'm like, oh, well, I can just go gather sheep hide for the majority of it. I did manage to buy one part of it, which was tough hide. I guess people gather that or end up with it as a byproduct of something else they're doing, grinding probably. So it's up there quite a bit. Another thing that I will admit to is that I'm waiting for the login rewards to pop because I want this 20% discount coupon because I actually am going to cash up. I want the other weight. I decided to go ahead and spend the, I think it's 30 bucks and buy the extra weight. I have 1950, 350 expansion is just, that's a huge amount. It's going to take me from 1950 to 2300 on weight, and then whenever I have a value pack on, I'll be at 2500 without any weight crystals or anything. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, whenever I pop a thing like that, that one puts me up 60 weight, and then there's some other things that put me at higher weight. The belt being one of them, it puts me up 140, but then the combat belt also puts me up to 80, so I only lose a bit. So I'll be around 2300 weight most of the time without a value pack. And that helps with grinding, not only life skilling, because grinding, you're constantly packing weight in. I don't usually have an issue, but the reason that the 350 is so big of a jump is because it does take me up to 2300, but with my fairy having the weight skill maxed out up here, Feathery Steps 5, you can go to 125% weight, so, you know, right now I don't even feel the penalties until I get to about 2400 weight, but if my weight starts out at 2300, it's going to be, you're going to divide the 23 by 4, which is what, 500 and something. It's not quite, it's not quite 600, so I'm going to be at about 2800, somewhere around there, 2800 weight before I start having a penalty, which is massive. So it just makes sense to go ahead and get it. But I do want to wait until that coupon is in my inventory and I can use it and it kicks in. Alright, we gotta repair. See if I can set the tent here. Repair, equipped, collect. That cash up tent is so handy. I don't have to worry about crafting anvils or anything like that. I do like it. It's very, 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 very handy. Probably the best money I've spent in a video game. That tent. They have a lot of stupid shit that you can buy, like skins and costumes and all kinds of stuff, but that tent is very valuable. Even more so if you're a grinder. I mean, it's handy life skilling, but cash up tent, you can do all the villa buffs and stuff too. Makes combat a lot easier. What are we at? 2000? I think what I'll do is in between videos is probably process most of this junk down. What is that? Wings of Ascension. That's weird. Never seen that before. That looks cool. I if the Wings of Ascension are... I'll have to check into that, but that sounds like maybe it's like a costume item where... And if it is, I think, if it's the item I think it is, if it's the little costume wing, the wings looking thing, I think my little wizard would look pretty cool with wings on him. So maybe I'll have to tan sheep some more. Tanning for profit. If that's the case, I'll buy a Manos tanning knife and go crazy with it. I only need 5 more of those. I'll look into that. One of those things that if I manage to get the 5 powder, then the rest of the stuff is worth gathering. You know, I'm not going to go gather 1,000 plumes or 500 thick fur or whatever until I'm sure that I have the other ones. I'm sure you can probably buy the rest of the stuff. This video seems to do that. They'll like give you just one item that gates everything else. The rest of the stuff's easy to get, but there's that one item that is a severe gate. So we're at 77. That cuts down on a lot. If I can get 100 of those, that's going to cut down on 500 of the other ones, and then I only need 4,000. So one more gathering session, and I should have enough hide to do. And hell, I may have enough already, just with my crafting, my processing mastery may be enough to give me without actually even having to gather the other 1,500 of these. That's the other thing that makes it worth it. I was talking about the tent, but the hedgehog, he's very, very worth it too when he double procs. Just why I got 2 artifacts that double procced. I think for tomorrow's video, I'm going to work on probably main quest. I haven't even done the Odalita quest, which is pretty sad because that was the last content expansion. And I want to do the new stuff, but I kind of want to do it in order so I don't miss out on something. So I think what I'm going to do for the questing is probably just pre-run down there to where the quest takes me, and then I'll turn it in and then we'll continue on. That way we're already down there in the area and the video isn't just droning on with me riding my horse back and forth. No, but I wouldn't normally gather hides like this, but I do want to prep Thursday's trading video for the elephant. That's why I pretty much left it leveling on and off all weekend when I wasn't using my phone. And if I can, the whole purpose of the elephant is the weight issue, and I want to have it to where I can haul a ton of trade crates back and forth so I don't have to make as many trips. But that elephant runs super fast when you're actively trading, running it back and forth, which through the desert you pretty much have to anyway. So, hey look, more powder of ascension. I only need 2 more. I wonder if that is as rare as I thought it was to begin with. Maybe I'll do that next time in gathering. I'll do some research and find out. See if I can't get enough stuff together. But back to the elephant thing. The whole idea is to haul your trade crates across the desert to Valencia from Sandgrain, because AFK running through Gajas is just, it's suicidal. And it's a lot faster to go across the desert. So all you gotta do is have a very fast mount that can carry a lot. Well, the elephant, when he's level 15, his base weight is 1200. It's a lot more than a camel or a horse. So it's just smart to do that. Plus, it's a lot faster than a camel once you get the 2 active skills, Quick Run and Joyride, which mine has both of those. And he does run very fast. It takes a lot of stamina, but, you know, that's to be expected. You can recover back and forth and use carrots just like a horse, and it works. I'm going to finish this group and then I'm going to end this off. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Leave me a like or comment if you want to see any other grinding or gathering spots. I know I kind of stick to the same ones, but that's what I'm doing on a daily basis. Gathering up meat, gathering up blood, you know, anything for the life skills that I need to gather. Stone, wood. All those, the stone, the wood, and the meat, they're a finite resource. They run out, so you're going to have to come back and get them. But I'll do some checking on this Powder of Ascension and find out what the Wings of Ascension are. And see if maybe I can look into crafting those. But I think I'll probably finish this off and then the gathering here, and then next time we can craft something or do something like that. And move on from having to sit here and do sheep over and over. But anyway, gotta self-promote, so if you're not subbed, hit the sub button. It helps the channel. I like it to grow. It helps me out. So, but thanks for spending your time with me, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. So, as always, until then.